Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing super well. Today I'm going to be doing a full review of a product that I discovered a really long while back when I was on the hunt for the perfect tan for my face. I don't know about you guys, but when you have acne prone skin, finding a fake tan for your face is kind of a hard job because I've tried quite a few in the past that have really broken me out. They've aggravated my skin. I've just not felt good using them at all. But that is not the case for this product. It is the Face Tan Water by Ecotan, and they very kindly sponsored this video, and along with the Face Tan Water, they've also sent me a ton of other really amazing products for my body, for exfoliation, including their Invisible Tan, which is an amazing product for your body. I've also got the Winter Skin, which is like a gradual tan. I have got a pink Himalayan salt scrub, which is essential if you're going to be tanning properly, and also the coconut body milk, which is perfect for having really smooth, supple skin. So I was really excited when they got in touch, and honestly I have not said yes to one sponsored video on this channel yet, but I have to say I love this product and I'm really excited to share my thoughts on this. All these thoughts are my own. I would never agree to talk about a brand that I didn't really truly believe in. So yeah, without me rambling any further, let's jump into the video. So we may as well start with the Face Tan Water, right? Because this is the product that I've known about for the longest time. And like I said, I actually started using this I think about 5 years ago, and I really like this stuff because I honestly know how much of a hard time I've had with other fake tans in the past. For such a long time, I was just buying regular fake tan when I was in Superdrug or Boots and using that same tan on my face. Yes, disaster, I know. With all of the Ecotan products, they are vegan, cruelty-free, and all the ingredients are naturally derived, if that's what you're into. I mean, if you know me and you follow my content regularly, then you know that having natural ingredients isn't like super high up on my priority list, but what is high up on my priority list is making sure there aren't any ingredients that are gonna break me out. So having tried and tested this for a long time, I really know that this doesn't cause me any breakouts. It's very safe. Even the texture alone, it's not heavy or greasy or thick. It is literally water consistency. So the way I go about applying this is just on a cotton pad, and I actually get 2 cotton pads ready, and I apply almost about a teaspoon's worth of the Face Tan Water onto 1 cotton pad and then swipe that over my face. And I concentrate this in the areas around my temple, the top of my cheeks, my nose, basically the places where I would naturally pick up a tan anyway. And then with whatever is remaining on the cotton pad, I swipe over the rest of my face, including a little bit of my eyelids. I feel like that is where I've gone wrong in the past. I've sometimes avoided my eyelids, and the panda look is not a good one. I also make sure I run it down my neck and also kind of behind my ears here. I think that's also a real like telltale sign that you're wearing fake tan if this area isn't done as well. Then with the second cotton pad, I just go around and I kind of buffer that all in. I just find that that works best for me. I don't get any streaks that way, and it just kind of absorbs any excess product if I have got it built up like around my hairline or around my nose, those sort of places. And guys, it is so natural. I feel like when I'm wearing this, I don't feel like I'm actually in fake tan or makeup or anything like that. It just feels really natural, like a glow, which is also great because you don't want that to wear off in a really bad way either, which this certainly does not. I don't know if you've seen some fake tans, but sometimes they kind of wear off in patches, and I hate that. It always makes me cringe when I can see that on my arm or my legs, around my knees, but I haven't found that at all with this. So the ingredients that you can find in here is aloe. Aloe is really soothing if you have problematic skin, particularly if you have dry, eczema prone skin. It's really great for hydrating, and if you have acne prone skin, you will know that aloe vera is a safe ingredient that you can use without it causing real kind of flare-ups or, you know, blocking your pores, anything like that. There's also naturally derived glycerin. Glycerin's great for hydrating the skin as well. I love that ingredient. It's always something I look for in a moisturizer. So yeah, I have to say, particularly because I use tretinoin, sometimes my skin can feel quite dry and peely. So having those ingredients really do make the difference, particularly when you're tanning. You obviously don't want it to stick to any dry patches, which actually leads me on to prep, because you do need to prep your skin before you fake tan any part of your body, including your face. I like to use a muslin cloth in the shower. So what I will do is make sure that my skin has fully absorbed the water, I've cleansed my face, and then I go in and gently buff away any dead skin. And I really don't do this very often. I only do this before I am tanning my face, or if my skin is especially dry and peely. And that way you know you've got a smooth surface, no dry, scaly, peely skin or anything like that, and you're ready to go with a tan. Also, if it's the first time you're using this product, I would really recommend getting your face moisturizer and just applying it around the kind of nose area, around the eye area, because you don't know how much it's going to develop on your skin, and obviously those areas do pick up tan a lot more obviously, like particularly around the mouth, than potentially your cheeks. So that's something I still do sometimes. I didn't do it this time and it's worked out fine. So yeah, I guess really it just depends. I think you need to use it first and work out how it develops on your skin. I would usually wait about 24 hours after exfoliating. I wouldn't go in straight away because sometimes your skin can feel a bit sensitive. A general rule for me in my skincare routine is that if I'm going to exfoliate, I don't apply things like tretinoin or active ingredients that evening. And yeah, this would also be included. I wouldn't go in with the Face face tan water straight after, I would always wait about 24 hours. So hopefully, as you can see in the cutaways, this is a really natural looking tan. That's exactly what I'm after. I don't want anything that looks like fake tan, basically. I live in the UK and, you know, we really don't get a serious summer like you might do elsewhere. So for me, it's really, really important that it doesn't look fake. I just want it to look like glowy and natural and just give me some healthy color. And that certainly is what this product does for me. And of course, it doesn't cause any breakouts. Otherwise, I certainly would not be trying it again. Okay, next up is the Invisible Tan. And this stuff, honestly, it smells like heaven. In fact, all these products smell like heaven. I guess that's maybe the only downside to the face tan water, as it does have a slight scent. However, they are naturally derived and they are at the bottom of the list. For me, it hasn't been a huge problem, but if you are really sensitive to fragrance, then potentially go easy, do a little test patch before you begin. But yeah, the Invisible Tan smells the same. I absolutely love this smell. And it does mean that you don't get that really horrible fake tan smell where you kind of smell like biscuits. I didn't really find that very much with this. You get that slightly with all sunless tans, but I do think the scent of this just kind of outweighs that. So as this bottle says, it delivers a rich golden tan in one application, no hidden nasties, and that is exactly what this does. The kind of tan that you get from this, again, is super natural. If you're looking for something super, super dark, I'm not sure that this would be quite right, but as a natural tan goes, this is perfect, and that's definitely what I want. Again, like I said, I don't want to look like I'm wearing fake tan. I want it to look like a natural kind of glowy, golden, like slightly deeper skin tone than what you naturally would be. That's what I'm after. As you can see, I've done a side-by-side comparison. I only actually tanned one leg just for you guys, that you can see the difference. And I have to say, I've been out a little bit in the summer sunshine, so I do have a slight natural tan, but you can really see the difference even with that. It just feels like a really rich, deep, natural tan. That's probably the best way to describe it. And yeah, it develops really easily. It's also a cream, so it's not one of those ones where it feels kind of tacky or sticky. It really kind of absorbs in the skin when you apply it. And to be honest, I didn't really use too much and it developed really, really well. I think it would really take me quite some time to get through this whole bottle. I always like to apply tan with a mitt. I just find that it helps not get any kind of like streaky bits on your hands. So I just bought a mitt from Superdrug. I think they cost like a couple of pounds, and that works perfectly for me. And yeah, the application was super easy, really, really quick to use. Like I said, that cream base I always think works best for me. It just means I feel like I can tell where I've applied it, and yeah, it just absorbs into the skin nice and easily. I also think you could build this up really easily because it develops into a really natural color. I feel like a second application or a third, it wouldn't look streaky and it wears off very, very naturally. So yeah, don't be scared to do that if you're somebody who really does want like a very rich, deep tan. But equally, if you're like me and you want something to look a bit more natural, if you are on the more pale side, then one application really does the job. Oh, and also I have white bedding, and that is always a huge worry for me when I'm applying it before I go to bed. I'm always scared that it's just gonna ruin my sheets, but it is safe to say I checked my bed sheets this morning and there are no streaks at all, no kind of like orange tan lines or anything like that. So a relief. Again, definitely make sure you exfoliate before you apply this. I think this goes for any tan. I've never heard of a tan that doesn't work its best after exfoliation, which does lead me very nicely onto their Pink Himalayan Salt Scrub. This stuff was so dreamy to use. I honestly haven't treated myself to any products in a really long time, so it felt really lovely to apply this when I was in the shower, like a really kind of like luxurious experience. Again, like all of their products, they are certified organic, vegan, cruelty-free, and all their ingredients are naturally derived. So if that's what you're into, these are definitely the right products for you. If you're not into a tan, but you want to buy this anyway, I would really recommend it. It's a really nice experience. As I said, in the shower, the smell is like a mixture of like coconuts and lemongrass. It smells really, really delicious. Again, like their other products, you only need a small bit, like a very small amount goes a very long way. So I've been applying this about a couple of days leading up to doing my tan. I probably would advise maybe 3 or 4 days. I don't know exactly what they advise, but that's what works for me. I think I do get a really good exfoliation. You don't want to over exfoliate and really kind of irritate your skin. So yeah, do what's best for you. If you've got really sensitive skin, maybe go a little bit easier. But the idea is that you really don't want to have any dead skin because the tan really does stick to that and develops in a really weird way when that happens. So it's perfect for things like your elbows and your knees where you generally get more dry skin. Just to clarify though, I wouldn't apply this to my face. Again, just go really easy with exfoliating your face. I usually use a muslin cloth, but yeah, I really wouldn't advise it on your face. I think it would be way too harsh. Next up is Winter Skin, which I feel like is very appropriately named. I feel like this is definitely going to be my summer tan, whereas this is all year round. Like in the winter in the UK, I feel like if I'm in tan, I maybe feel like I'm a bit overdone. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. I'm super pale, so I think it's very apparent it's not natural when I'm wearing it in December, despite how natural it looks. But Winter Skin, on the other hand, is very subtle. I've been building this up over, I think it's 2 days now, maybe 3 actually. How many applications? No, 2 applications I've done of this. And I think it's actually perfect. I've tried it on my arm, as you can see in the cutaway, and it does give a very naturally kind of glowy golden look. This is way more liquidy than the cream-based invisible tan. So yeah, you really want to use a very small amount, work that into the skin using a mitt, and then go in with a second application if you need to. And you can build this up over as many days as you like. It wears off very naturally. Really natural in the sense that the look of it does not look like fake tan at all. It just looks very kind of sun-kissed. And also natural in the sense that the ingredients, of course, it still has those things like glycerin and aloe in there, which are really great for hydrating your skin. This also smells like chocolate, and I had to check the bottle to see if I was just imagining that, and it definitely says cacao on there. So I'm right, you can definitely smell the chocolate. So I'm definitely going to be including this in my regular tanning application. So I think for the summer months, I'm going to be sticking to the invisible tan, and then when the winter months come around, I'm going to do exactly what this says, the winter skin, and start applying this more regularly and build up a colour. But yeah, it smells amazing, like I said, and again, didn't transfer onto my bed sheets, which I'm super happy about. So they very kindly sent me the coconut body milk as well, like I explained, and honestly, this stuff smells like I want to eat it. It is honestly delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, it smells like coconuts, like real actual coconuts, and it's super hydrating. It has got avocado oil in there, it has got aloe again, like it does with all of the Eco Tan products, and coconut oil, which obviously gives it that really amazing smell. With body milks, I haven't always found them as hydrating as like rich body creams, but I have to say this is perfect in the summer, you know, when it's really kind of hot and sticky and you don't want to be putting anything kind of thick or greasy on your skin because it just takes forever to sink in. You certainly will not have that problem with this. It sinks into the skin really beautifully and makes my skin feel super hydrated. I think what's great about using all these products together is that you literally smell like a dream when you've finished applying them all. These I think do go hand in hand. I think it's great when you've got out of the shower and you've exfoliated that you've got a really natural hydrating body milk to apply after, which will make your skin super soft and super prepped for the tan. I also want to say, I think what really drew me to this brand initially was actually Sonya's story. So Sonya was the founder, she set up this brand, and I love it when you really understand a founder's reasons for starting a company. And if you go onto the website and actually read her story, you'll see that her whole brand is grounded in ethics and wanting to support people with problematic skin. And you know, I've definitely dealt with problematic skin my whole life. So when I know that brands recognize those issues and want to create products that are safe and you feel confident using, that always really, really makes me drawn to them. So if you've tried any of these products, then please let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you're planning on trying these products, then I have got 20% off just for you if you use code SARAHLOVES when you get to the checkout. So now that I've finished filming and I've got my comparison shots of each arm and each leg, I'm off to tan the other half of my body. But before I do, I just want to make it super clear that using fake tan products or sunless tan products does not substitute SPF. You must wear SPF if you want to protect your skin from the sun. If you want a full review of my favourite SPF acne prone skin, then I'm going to leave a box up on screen now, so definitely go and click that and check that out, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks guys!